Hello friends, welcome to my channel, a channel for learning simple coding. If you find this video to be helpful, please like, share and subscribe my channel. In this video, we are going to continue to create REST API. This time we are going to create post REST API and the connection with MySQL. So we are going to insert information in MySQL database. Last video we have seen how to fetch the information from MySQL database using get REST API. This time we are going to create post REST API. Remember that if we go to here postman, we can send two types of data in post. If I convert this to post one, so I can send JSON data also, or I can send form data also. Remember that for both the types we have to change the coding. So first of all, I'm going to tell you how to use JSON data, how to insert information by using JSON information, and then if you have a HTML form, then how to pass the form field data to REST API. So first one is JSON information. So here I create one more route. So I say post, then I say async, then request, then next request, like this. This is my post request arrow function, and I say here post. Now we have to insert information. So first of all, we have to get information. So I create this and I say student data equal to request.json. Remember that, and I need to put await also, because if it taking time, then we first need data, then we need to insert. Now from this student data, I need to fetch sname. So I say student data dot sname. Then I say const course equal to student data dot course, like this. Then I say const sid equal to student data dot sid, like this. Now I need to insert this information to MySQL. For that I say const, and here I say result equal to, I say MySQL query. Here I need to pass the query. I say insert into a student table, then values are question mark, comma, question mark, comma, question mark. Remember that these are the value that I am going to pass, and then second one is the array in which I am going to pass sname, course and sid, like this, and I save this. Remember that first parameter is the query that we are going to execute. Insert query we are going to execute here, this one query, then the parameter. So this is my parameter 3 field that I am getting from this JSON information, and this information I am passing here. So we have to write name, course and ID. Remember that order should be same, because in my table first of all I have sname, then course, then sid. If your order is not in this way, then you have to write here the field name also. So change your insert query according to your field you are providing. So now after execution of this, we have a result. So I can check here if result dot affected rows, and I'm not putting here await, affected rows, like this, equal to, because I have to put await here because we have to execute this query, we will have a result. Now I say if affected rows equal to 1 means something is inserted, then I need return. I say next response, import this also, next response dot json, and here I say message like record inserted, and then I give the status also. So status is 201, that is created, means we have executed some query on server and server has recorded, inserted the record that we are going to use. Remember that this is JSON, so we are using JSON here. Now we try to do the execution. So you see here we have 8 ID information, so I want to insert here 9. So I change this to 9, and the information I change, I say Dr. Vipin classes at 9 number, and here information I say PhD CS, like this. Try to execute it and I run it, and you will see that if everything is okay, then it will respond that record inserted. You see record inserted, that means here this function has been executed and we have the record. And if I execute query here, you see record inserted, 9 number record is here. And if I fetch same query on browser also, like this, I refresh it, you see 9th record is also inserted. Now this information we have inserted by using JSON information, but what about if we are sending data by HTML form? So we have to change the code. So for that, first of all, I select this code and I make copy of it, this one, and I make comment of it. So if you want to read information, you can read from here about JSON. Now I have to convert it as per the form data. So in place of JSON, I say form data, remember, and here also I change the name to form data like this. Now here I just convert this to form data dot get, and here I pass as name like this information, and similarly I say form data dot get, and here I say course like this. Then I say form data dot get, and here I say SID, and like this. So these are the information that I am changing here, and I need to pass this information here, and it is also saying that if this information is form data entry value null is not assignable to the string. So this information we have get here. Now we can check also if S name is not null and course is not null and SID is not null. Then we will execute this query like this. We have a result also like this. If these information like this, if this information is not empty, remember that, then we are passing this here. Otherwise we may say here else, or we may return this information, copy. If we are not providing information, then I say record are not complete like this, and we say here 200 like this. I save this, and this kind of thing you can do yourself if you are using form data. Now we try to pass form data and try to check it. I click on form data, and here I say as name should be Dr. Vipin. Then I say course name, remember that field. Then I say here BTech. Then I say SID because 9 is completed, so I say 10. And remember that I'm sending this information. If everything is okay, it will return record inserted. You see record inserted, done. And you see code, because we are passing every information, so everything is okay. Message record not completed, that will come only when you are not passing this information. Now go to this database. You see information number 10 is inserted, and you can go to browser also, refresh it, and you will see information number 10 is inserted. So you see that if we have the form data information, then we can check like this, and we can provide the information as per the form data. You can create your form also if you want to create form, because right now I am using Postman also. But if you want to create a form, then you want to use this API, so you can do that also. So for that, what I do, under this web route, here I create one more route. So that route I say is student info like this. Under this student info, I say page.tsx, remember, and here I need form coding. So I have already done this type of form designing in my previous video. So in this video I just copy this code from here and I paste it here, and I convert it as per the requirement to reduce the time. So here I need REST API student for post like this, and here I say enter user, I say enter student name, remember. Then I say name here, student name. So remember that I need to create the name of this form should be as name like this, and enter your name, enter student name. Then I say enter your course, and here I give the name to course because this is the name which I am using, and I say here enter your course. Then one more field I need to create, so I make copy of this like this, and here I say enter student ID like this, and here I give the name to SID, and here I say enter SID, or I say student ID like this. So done, save this, and this student information that I need, this student info. So this route I can also insert in my navigation. So for that I go to component, under this I have navbar. So in this navbar, in place of user information, I say student info, and here I pass student info like this. Then go to this route here, remember, and here we have a student info. I click here, So it's saying student info route is not found, student info. So I try to check this. So I have created route student, this one student, I is capital, student info, this I is capital. So nav bar, under the nav bar I need to change this to student info like this. Now try to go there and refresh it. I click here. Once again I click on this. You see, now it is working because it was an I problem. So you see that we have a student name, student course, student ID. So here suppose I say Arun Kumar, here I say course is MTech. If I say ID is 11 because 10 we have inserted, and I click on send button, and it will go to the request and you will see the output record inserted, you see. And if I say here enter like this, you will see that 11 record is also coming here. If you go to database, once again you execute your query, you say 11 record is inserted. So with the help of form also you can insert your record, student info. Click here like this, I is capital. So by by this form you can also insert your information, and by this postman also we have tested this REST API, and now this is ready. You go to route and you see that this is also ready here. So you can do like this, post REST API connectivity with MySQL. If you like this video, please do subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.